Conditional statements are simple in English. If X, then Y. In Japanese, there are 4 types of conditionals: to, nara, ba, and tara. Last time I went over to. This time we'll go over nara. Nara is the contextual conditional. The conditional itself, X, was previously contextualized by someone other than the speaker. Because of this, nara can sound redundant if used carelessly. The correct way to use nara is to highlight X and comment on it. Let's go over nara's conjugation. Unlike to, where you would add da at the end of nouns and adjectives, you don't use da with nara. This is because nara itself is the hypothetical conjugation of da. However, in its negative tense and past tense, nouns and adjectives are conjugated as janai nara and datta nara. Even though you can conjugate nara into its past tense, it's very rare that you'll need to do so. Nara is usually used in the present tense. I'll explain the exception when we get to it. To review, conjugation-wise, the verb iku would become ikunara. The i adjective, tanoshi, would become tanoshi nara. The na adjective, genki, would become genki nara. And the noun sushi would become sushi nara. Let's go over the different situations where you would use nara. Opinions. Your friend group is talking about movies and you want to give some input. Eiga nara misteri ga suki. Notice how your friends were the ones who brought up the topic of movies, not you. You only commented on it. This is why you'd use nara. Declarations. Later in the conversation, your friend recommends a movie he describes as interesting. You say, "Omoshiroi nara miru yo." Notice how your friend was the one who mentioned the fact that the movie was interesting. This is why you would use nara. Requests. You're leaving your house to buy the movie. Your mom catches you on the way out and says, "Kaimono ni iku nara gyunu o katte kite kudasai." Notice how, despite you not explicitly saying so, your mother, who's the speaker of this sentence, notices the context of you leaving to go shopping. Someone other than the speaker, in this case you, contextualized that you were going shopping. That's why your mother, the speaker who didn't contextualize the fact that you're going shopping, would use nara. Suggestions. On your way home, you see your friend crying. She wants to tell her dad about her boyfriend, but she's afraid he'll get angry. You say, "Otou-san ga okuri yasui nara, kimi no kareshi wa saki ni otou-san to tomodachi ni narou shita hou ga ii to omou." Notice how you, the speaker, wasn't the one who contextualized the fact that her dad is easily angered. Someone else, in this case your friend, contextualized that fact. This is why you would use nara. Counterfactuals. When you get home, your mom gets onto you for having a messy room. You say you cleaned it, but she says, "Hontou ni souji shita nara konna ni kitenai hazu wa nai." Counterfactuals are the only time you would use a past tense conjugation with nara. A counterfactual's conditional, X, expresses something that the speaker believes to be untrue. Your mother, the speaker who believes what you said is untrue, wasn't the one who contextualized that you cleaned your room. That is why she used nara. To recap, nara is used when the conditional was previously contextualized by someone other than the speaker. Sometimes the context doesn't even come from the listener. For example, here's a common phrase in stores in Japan. "Ima nara 50% biki desu." Here, your presence in the concept of time itself is contextualizing that sentence. So yeah, it can be pretty confusing. That's also why it took me 5 days to write the script for this video. But hey, I can post 3-minute videos now, so that's awesome. Next time I'll go over the third conditional in Japanese, ba. If you like my content, like, comment, share, follow, or buy me a coffee. Link to that in my bio.